Hello, everybody, and welcome back once more to Anime Yay or Nay. I am TheOutbackAl.
I'm Yin&Jung.
I'm NV Jitters.
I'm CheerandCosplay.
And I'm Kozi.
And we're back with more Clamp in this Clamp month. What were we calling it? The Clamp Connection?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I called it.
That is what you called it. It's a good name. And now is where everything becomes connected. Kozi, how are these all connected now in this Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles?
So, Tsubasa is a story that takes place over multiple dimensions and worlds, and it does revisit a lot of characters, sometimes in different worlds than their original settings, sometimes in their original settings, and we get to see a lot of the previous series we love. And I will say, we watched 4 episodes, but it was 3, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So in these 3 episodes, there are only 2 characters that are original to Tsubasa.
Okay.
Wow.
And it's Clamp the whole way down, right?
It is indeed.
Cool. So who are the 2 original characters? Because I don't know any of these characters.
You know some.
Okay, would you want to take a guess?
The 2 randos joining Sakura and, what's his name?
Yeah, you got it right.
Okay, because we were talking about
No, I
that.
was thinking, I haven't seen them, that's for sure.
I have no idea who these fuckers are. Why do I care? Can I tell you what this reminded me of, but in a different way? I thought this was like Carnival Phantasm, which we haven't watched for the podcast, but if you know about it, it's Type Moon's shenanigans. It's Fate Stay Night and Tsukahime and what another franchise.
I could see that.
Yeah.
What I likened it to for CC is this definitely gives Kingdom Hearts 1 vibes.
I have not played Kingdom
especially
Hearts.
in the opening.
Did I hear an "Oh God" from you?
No,
Yes.
that was from CC, and it's because she dropped something.
No! Because he's never played any, classic games.
Oh.
No Hearts, no Portal. What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. I was a Crash Bandicoot kid.
That was
So,
also on
okay,
PlayStation.
well-
I had Crash Bandicoot.
So where is Sakura and Sayorin from then?
Sakura's Cardcaptor Sakura, right?
Yeah, that
Wait,
is
that's
Sakura
supposed to be the
Lane.
same Sakura?
Yeah, it's the same
Yeah.
Sakura.
Did you not notice her older brother and his advisor?
Okay. Not the same exact Sakura. Sakura and Shaoran, just in a different world. Their world is Cloud.
Yeah.
So, in terms that I would understand, is it like a variant?
Yeah, so we already saw it in episode 3. They see people from the worlds they know, but in the world they're on, and it's not their version. It's just someone with the same soul existing in a different world.
Gotcha.
You remember Deadpool and Wolverine, where we saw a bunch of different Wolverines, but they weren't the same Wolverine?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's a multiverse. As they say in
Yeah,
Spider-Verse,
kinda,
guess
but-
what? There's a multiverse.
Kind of, but not really. Time and sources of people existing is very weebly wobbly later on down the line. But
Time is warped and space is bendable.
it very much is in this.
But the one consistent thing is that Sakura's brother always has a consistent job.
Yeah. No,
So
he always has a consistent boyfriend.
That's
Yeah.
true.
He does always have a different job.
I will say this. That was the best line that I heard. I watched the dub. Did anyone else watch the dub or
I
sub?
did.
Yeah, I watched
Yes.
Okay.
We watched
Yeah.
the dub.
Best line, not so much a line, but a pause was whatever, I forget their names. Well, how am I forgetting their names? I love Sakura so much.
Toya and Yukito.
Yeah. He says, oh, I'm sorry, Your Majesty. Don't call me Your Majesty when it's just the 2 of us. We've been friends much longer than that.
Friends.
It's like,
Friends.
but you're the king. Yeah, but we've been friends much longer than that.
The pause.
The pause said everything.
Great.
And then they were roommates.
Oh my god, they do live in the same house.
CC did ask when they showed up at the quote-unquote pancake house.
Yeah, what were they making?
Are they always together? Not pancakes. It's like a scallion type of
Okay.
pancake.
Yeah.
So I was like,
It's not a pancake.
I want
but
pork and onions pancake. What the fuck?
Yeah, I think it was the other kind of pancake.
Yeah, I don't think it's like it's not American pancakes that are sweet.
No,
Look,
it's made by like a risen dough that they stretch and fold over chopped scallions.
Okay. Because if it was like a
And then
potato
they fry.
pancake or something like that, or something kind of like savory, I'd be like, okay, pork and onions, let's throw some in there with that.
It's like a flattened bun.
Okay, all right, you know what? That sounds good.
Okay,
I'd go for
so
that.
my question is, do people like Sakura from this world ever meet like Cardcaptor Sakura? Like, do they ever interact with their other selves?
Is that a spoiler?
So, yeah.
I don't mind being spoiled.
Oh, it's a spoiler.
Okay, I can say this. We don't ever meet from Cardcaptor. We do meet another Sakura and Shaoran. The series is actually predilected on there being multiple of them. And Cardcaptor's universe is seen, but it is sometime into the future after Cardcaptor.
Okay.
All right.
So kind of like in Weathering with You, when we see the people from Your Name. I just wanted to talk about a movie that I liked. Sorry about that.
We don't see them at all. When I say it is much farther in the future, I mean like hundreds of years.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So was Sioran from another show too?
No, Shaoran is Lee. His name is Shaoran Lee.
Which one was he in Cardcaptor? Was he the annoying guy?
The little brat.
Yeah, the little angry one.
That the brother keeps picking a fight with. I'll beat up an 8-year-old. I don't give a fuck.
So they changed him in this universe to be an actual nice guy that has feelings, that loves Sakura.
So that's the thing, though. We didn't get very far in Cardcaptor Sakura. By the end of it, he is actually nice, and his anger at Sakura just kind of lackadaisically coming in, being the Cardcaptor, and not doing a good job of it is kind of justified when you learn about his entire history.
Also, he seems like 10 years older, and hopefully you get a little bit of maturity out of that.
He definitely seems like a totally different guy to me.
Honestly, I was a totally different guy between the ages of 8 and 18,
Yeah,
so...
that's fair.
So,
yeah.
I know I said this during the tournament. When I first started reading Tsubasa, it did not even cross my mind that this was Sakura and Shaoran from Cardcaptor.
Yeah, had you
Like,
not
I
said
was like,
something.
oh, they just have, like, similar names. Never even crossed the mind, because I was like, their characterizations are so different.
Yeah, she seems pretty different too.
Again,
Well, I mean, she has
she's older.
lost all of her memories.
well, before that.
But yeah, so the entire premise of the series is Sakura is a super magical being who lost feathers that were magical and contained parts of her soul. And now a ragtag group of found family need to hop worlds to find her feathers.
Yes, and one of them is from feudal Japan that is controlled by Madison, and one of them is from Sexbot
Question.
Yeah.
If you had to guess what Kurogene's occupation was, what would you say?
Carpenter.
For real.
Bodyguard? I don't know.
Anyone else want to throw a guess?
Like a knight or something equivalent?
He is a ninja.
I was actually going to guess that, but
So,
I didn't think it would be that obvious.
So from the Naruto school of ninjutsu.
I'm not entirely sure. I know ninjas were typically in feudal Japan just how you referred to assassins. He does primarily act as a bodyguard in his role of protecting Tomoyo, who is the princess of his Japan. But he was definitely not what I thought of a typical ninja.
Yeah. I mean...
I definitely thought samurai the first go around.
The kind of open about being a warrior sort of thing definitely does scream that. Ninjas were bodyguards in later years because there was a shogun who straight up just said, I'm going to hire every single one of you so I don't have to deal with you. Come be my bodyguards. And they would essentially just dress up like laborers around the palace. That was how they, like... So if anyone showed up, it's like, oh no, every single person here is a ninja.
Essentially, that is kind of how the ninjas are in his world, specifically.
What, except for him?
No, he is also a ninja.
Yeah,
but he is just a little bloodthirsty.
He just doesn't seem to have that whole, I'm gonna hide in plain sight sort of thing. He's very much like
It's
hey, look
obvious.
That's why I said the Naruto school of ninjutsu.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll wear orange. It blends in perfectly.
Him and Fi are the only two who will never run into another version of themselves in this.
Oh.
Because they're not important.
They are... No, because they're original. They don't exist in any other world.
What?
They are original to Tsubasa.
That doesn't... I don't think that's how the multiverse works.
Although, I do have to ask one question, though, and I think it's probably the most important question I could ask. Could the other Mokunas talk, or is just this one talks?
The black one talked. Was anybody watching last week?
I watched last week. I remember.
Oh, I forgot.
That Mokuna was a little dick, as all Mokunas are.
Weren't we watching it in sub last week? I think that might be why it felt so jarring this week.
I watched dub last week.
So the one for Magic Knight Rayearth, did that one talk too?
Eventually, when she so chooses.
She's a dick.
She just didn't.
So, she literally could have talked the whole time, but instead she just goes boop, 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 boop.
She also could have given them
Yeah.
a flying car to get around it, but we don't talk about that.
Did not feel like it.
Mokuna's a dick is the number one thing I've
Mokuna-
learned. It's the one consistency across all the multiverse of Clamp.
Mokuna is a dick indeed. Even in Clamp has this fun thing they used to do called Clamp in Wonderland, and they released it like every few years where they just did like a little animated music video going through all of their works that were active at the time. And Mokuna is a dick in those too.
Of course. Is the one consistent rule across all universes. Mokuna's a dick.
Mokuna's a dick, and Sakura's brother has a boyfriend.
And a job.
And a job.
It's good to have universal constants. So, what was up with Sexbot Land and feudal Japan run by Madison? Do we get to know later, or...?
Yeah, no. We do get to spend more time with them as characters. Like, Tsubasa is a very character-driven story. Why they were sent away or ran away from their homeworlds does get addressed, and they do eventually go back to all their homeworlds
Well, that's good.
to wrap up their stories.
There were some people that I don't feel like I did recognize, and this might be because they're from Tsubasa, or because we just didn't watch another series that they were from. Whoever the people with the military uniforms were from the other universe that we don't really see.
People with the military. Do you mean the evil people?
That's the only other way I can describe them. Yeah, the evil people,
Yeah.
I assume.
Okay. So, most of the military, quote unquote, those aren't even people. Those are just magic golem type things. The two people that we saw, one of those, I will say, that's Fei Wong Reed, that's Clow Reed's brother, who really wants to hit it with Yuko.
Okay.
Like, that is the culmination of his entire character, and I wish I was fucking kidding.
Oh.
I still don't get it.
The other, she is an obscure side character from, I think it was a manga only. But again, Vi, Kurogane are the only ones who are completely original to Tsubasa.
Okay. So, we should go over a little bit of, like, where they went and what they did. There's some fantasy world stuff, some ancient ruins, and a couple other things. They go to a world where people have psychic powers created by animal spirits or something like that. Am I getting that correctly?
Yeah, can I say, wow, how weird that, there's a red fire wolf and a blue water dragon. I wonder if we ever saw anything quite like that.
I did like those cameos.
We do see the green wind bird as well.
Awesome. But more specifically, the world that they're in with psychic, fire shooty, water shooty stuff, is this another Clamp property that I don't know about that they just got dropped into?
No.
Or is this... Okay.
No.
This is just a thing.
This is just most of the worlds they visit are not specific like Clamp projects. It just has Clamp characters populating a world that is there for plot.
Okay.
When they do go to specific worlds, it is usually a specific crossover event.
Yeah, I was thinking more that it was going to be just that. Like, I know no one else is going to get this, but if anyone else in the audience watches Dimension 20 or Dropout and that, I was expecting more time quangles, where you're just going to get a random assortment of people from different campaigns in a really fucked up amalgamated setting from the various campaigns that you've done. But, yeah.
No, not at all.
Okay. Little disappointing. I was wondering what was going to be their psychic battle shonen anime from Clamp. But...
Yeah, no. Every world they visit has, at least the ones we're shown actively, it has a very distinct impact on their journey and something that they learn from it.
Hold up now. Now I gotta know. They gonna see Utena?
What?
Isn't that Clamp?
That's not Clamp.
Tennis, no.
That's
Why-
not
There
Clamp.
are also
did I
a
think that was
ton
Clamp?
of works that Clamp helped, like, produce, but
Oh,
are
they
not
just-
Clamp works.
Oh, so they
Like,
just
Code Geass is not Clamp.
Well, I knew
but
they weren't
Clamp
gonna
helped.
go there, but like, wouldn't that have been something if they just dropped the... Well, wait, did Code Geass happen? That happened after this. Release-wise, I thought.
No. I think Code Geass had started around the same time.
I gotta start looking at stuff. Hang on.
Code Geass came out in 2006, at least the first season.
So Clamp had nothing to do with Revolutionary Girl Channel? Where am I getting this information from?
It just looks kind of similar, but it's not Clamp.
It's the long leggies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Mm-hmm.
It's just like a similar aesthetic.
I do actually want to talk about, in terms of aesthetics, did you guys notice that every episode had a slightly different style?
Barely, if any. Not at all. Not even remotely. I did not notice that.
Okay, well, every episode has a different lead animator
Whoa, why?
Has a
because
different
they're
what?
traveling worlds.
Okay, see...
In every world, they are slightly animated just a little differently.
I did not notice that.
I like the idea of that. If we can talk about maybe a multiverse movie that's a little more in the zeitgeist right now, the Spider-Verse stuff.
Yeah.
How everyone looks a little bit different, animated a little bit different, comes from a slightly different universe feel. I like that. Was not very noticeable at all. That, or I was just watching a low-quality video, which is also a possibility. This came out in 2003.
I was watching on Crunchyroll and I didn't notice.
Also keep in mind what I said with Xholic. The first couple episodes, they definitely did not have it down pat. They were stretching themselves too thin, trying to get both out at the same time.
That is unfortunate.
But if you were to watch it again and actually know to be looking for it, you could definitely see it. The biggest thing I would tell you is between the first episode and the second episode, look at where their ears are located.
Oh. Yeah, I guess I just don't think about body proportions with Clamp, especially Clamp animation, because it's all wrong.
And every single one, it's slightly wrong in a different way now.
Okay.
But consistency.
Well, that technically the inconsistency is a consistency then. Kind of like the outlines of Ed, Edd, and Eddie. Think about it.
That just makes me think of the episode where they literally not only broke the fourth wall, they literally was stretching the fabric of reality.
Oh yeah. Is that Jimmy's outline? Okay. So just so I know, and just generally because I was looking around and stuff. So there's this show. There's a second season, and then there's something called Springtime something. Was there a lot of this show?
They don't finish the entire thing in the anime, at least not that I remember. But there are 2 seasons here. They do get pretty far. There are a few movies that are standalone, and then the manga did finish, and it has a sequel that's called Tsubasa World Chronicles.
Okay. So if this is something that interests you, there's going to be there's a good amount to look into.
Oh yeah, there's a lot to consume here.
Okay. I guess that's kind of good.
Because Tsubasa is definitely one of the animes that's not like 12 episodes per season. Like, they have pretty long seasons.
Yeah, this was back in the day when 26 was the standard. I do have some questions. Generally speaking, you're saying that a lot of the worlds that they go to are kind of just original to the anime, aren't necessarily like from stuff that we've seen, unless it's disconnected from the actual plots of those series, correct?
Correct.
Can you give me a little bit of examples of like some other ones? Like we had Psychic Spirit Esper World that we're in right now. What other ones are out there that might be interesting?
So we have one that is literally just memory land, essentially.
End of Evangelion. I hear you.
It's a world of libraries where it holds a record of everything in existence. That is where we get a majority of our backstory dump. They end up in a world where they have to open and manage a cafe. That is Shaoran's training arc, where Kurogane will start teaching him swordsmanship because he's like, you're a fucking wimp.
And of course, the cafe is run by the brother, right?
Bai and Sakura. No.
Oh.
They open it up from scratch. They themselves.
Okay.
We have multiple versions of Japan.
Yeah.
And I will tell you this, technically, Thai is the only one out of them who is not from Japan in some way, shape, or form.
Where's he from?
He is from Salice, which was that floating city with wings we saw. There's a world where they go in and they meet, like, rival dance groups who worship different gods, but then inside the world, they get sucked into a parallel world where they meet the gods and have to decide a war. That's a fun one.
Okay.
We have a world with vampires. That one is really fucked up.
Usually is.
Yeah, this show starts very, like, light and airy and kind of humorous, but as it goes, we get dark. We get very dark. Like, people munching on eyeballs dark. I wish that was an exaggeration. But I mean, just for some fun backstory, because it doesn't really tell you much. Kurogane's family viciously massacred by demons. Thai, you saw him leaving a guy in a crystal coffin at the bottom of a whirlpool.
Mm-hmm.
That guy down there, the king, he viciously massacred the entire world that Thai is from.
Is there a lot of vicious massacring in this show?
Yeah. And that is because Fei Wong Reed is very specifically trying to set up their journey because he needs Sakura. I'm not exactly 100% sure, even after finishing the series, why he needed Sakura specifically. Because again, his ultimate goal is to hit Yuko. But it was his goal.
All I'm thinking right now is the underpants gnomes. Step 1, steal underpants. Step 2, Step 3, profit.
I don't know, man. He just is unreasonably horny for his brother's wife, and he made it the entire Multiverse's problem.
Man really likes noodles.
Oh, fun thing. Did you guys notice who Shaoran's dad was?
Oh.
No, he was like in one scene and
He was in a picture.
It's Sakura's dad.
Oh, what? That makes it kind of
Yeah.
weird.
So who was the guy behind Brother King who there on the thing?
That was Clow.
That was Clow? So wait, did they trade dads?
Yeah.
That's what I said.
What?
Does
They
that make
did not.
Yuko her mom? What the fuck?
No, they did not actually trade dads, but in their memories, their dads are opposite.
That's
Wait.
fucking weird.
Yeah, it was definitely a fun thing when I figured out who they were, and I was like, actually, like, wait, if that's Fujimoto.
Because he was saying that his dad died.
Yeah, yeah.
Weird.
He does think Fujimoto is dead.
Oh god, they're siblings.
No.
They are not siblings.
You know what? I honestly wouldn't put it past Clamp. I'm gonna be real with you. So far, what I've seen, and I'm gonna reserve judgment because we had another show at the end next week. But I like Clamp as far as making characters. I like Clamp as far as giving me plots with like some good oomph to them and like some interesting stuff. I like them as far as like making magic powers and stuff like that. I don't like Clamp for romances. So far, and it might just be the ones that I've seen, it's not great.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Kind of a spoiler, kind of not. One of the Shaorons we meet, his parents are literally Shaoran and Sakura.
Oh.
So he's Shaoran Jr.?
Yeah, so different versions. Shaoran and Sakura got together, went to a different world, and had that world Shaoran.
So he is his own father.
No, he's not.
It's a little Back to the Future.
No, it's not. Like, the way it's being described, at least right now, does not sound that way. You are borderline on a position of becoming Philip J. Fry, though. And so it's a little...
Yeah, I'm like, is it weird to technically fuck your own mother?
So then he found the so that's weird if he then found the version of his mother in the other world to then do... Okay.
No. Like, they live as a family in this other world where they had him.
Okay, so nobody's fucking anybody's mom.
No, but it is really fucking weird.
All right, you know what? Whatever. Sounds like the one of the more not a problem Clamp relationships.
I don't know, it's a little weird.
It's a little weird, but not weird in like a, ooh, someone should be going to jail kind of way.
I guess that's very fair.
Again, I haven't seen enough Clamp works to make an entire judgment of everything. It's just what we've seen so far.
Actually,
I've seen some problems.
I will say, for a huge majority of problematic relationships that exist in the original Clamp works, the characters as they appear in Tsubasa across different worlds have much better, healthier, not predatory relationships.
I mean, I kind of liked it's kind of cliche, but I kind of liked the main relationship between Sakura and Sayoran. It seemed like, pretty healthy childhood friends and stuff like that. The whole goal of the story is to get her memories back.
Sweet summer child, just you wait.
Oh, does it get weird?
It's Clamp, my guy. It's gonna get weird.
Oh.
Again, I am making so many generalizations that I cannot.
It does not get toxic or predatory, but it does get so fucking weird.
I see.
Well, you know what? I will say this. At the very least, we know that in every single universe, Sakura's brother...
a dick.
Well, yeah, but Sakura's brother and the boyfriend do not have a problem relationship. That is the one good relationship, and if it exists in every universe, that's a good thing.
They
Hold
are
up.
soulmates.
We know that they're soulmates. Do we know that any of them are not problematic?
So far, no.
So far, no.
So far, they were. Oh, don't hurt me like this. Don't hurt
They're
me
gonna
like
be
this.
problematic.
Oh, don't hurt me
mean,
like this.
It's not, like, overtly toxic in Cardcaptor Sakura, but there is kind of an outside influencing force that really fucks up their relationship.
But is it from them, or is it somebody else causing problems?
Technically, yes.
Yes to which one?
Technically, it is from one of them.
Oh. Clamp.
Great. Now you just ruined Al's night.
Technically, one of them may have two personalities shoved into one brain.
Oh.
Okay, honestly, I hate to say it. That's probably the least problematic relationship I've seen of all the ones I've been thinking of right now. Are they both cool?
No.
One of them's
one
the
is
toxic
very,
one.
One is very uncomfortable in almost every scene he's in.
Why you gotta do me like this?
Okay. You know what? It's like a fucking 4,000-year-old angel that is obsessed with whoever controls the cloud cards, and therefore is obsessed with Sakura.
Oh.
Ooh, weird.
Yes, it is weird. It is very uncomfortable. He is not portrayed as a good character, like, at all.
Okay, well, I guess that's something.
Like,
I was hoping this was
Carol.
going to be a Yu-Gi-Oh situation where it just so happens to be the spirit of a 3,000-year-old pharaoh who helps you cheat at card games.
so you know how Karo's like your cool supporting uncle?
Yeah.
He's like the antithesis of Karo. Karo's the sun, he's the moon.
So he's a homophobic angel? What's like...
You know what? I would say he is homophobic.
He's not your cool supportive uncle.
He
He's
is
your
homophobic.
Evil homophobic aunt.
He is homophobic. He does not want Toya and Yukito in a relationship. I will 100% say yes, he's a homophobe.
Okay, so at the very least, he's a villain. So they're not trying to portray it in a good way. Okay, alright, fine.
He's
I don't
not
love
necessarily
it, but,
a
okay.
villain. He's still an ally, but he's not portrayed in a good way. He's one of the cards.
Oh, so we can put him away whenever we want.
No, he's a card like Karo is.
But we can put him back in the deck and not pull him out again, right?
No.
Damn it. I keep trying to find ways
Karo
around
are the
this.
guardians of the cards.
Ugh.
This is hurting my brain.
Yeah.
Anyways, in their original iteration, yes, there are problematic elements of their relationship, which, hey, that's removed here.
Okay, so he's Dr. Zane. I get it.
They're just friends in every universe.
They've been friends for a really long time.
Yes.
Oh my god, they were friends.
Okay. I feel like I keep getting really interested in Clamp, and then you tell me a bunch of things that make me really not want to be interested in Clamp.
I don't think, and I mean this in the most loving way possible, I don't think it's necessarily something you would pick up on if you watched it.
I didn't pick up on it in Cardcaptor Sakura, thanks to the English dub.
Well, we also did not get to that point.
I was talking
but,
about the other one that we talked about whenever it was up.
that's stricken from my mind. That doesn't exist.
Hey man, as long as I watch the English dub, it certainly doesn't.
Denial.
Thanks to denial, I'm immortal.
But it is definitely something that I don't think you, as a cishet man, would necessarily pick up on.
I feel like I need to have you start, like, just handing me things, like, tell me what you think about this, without telling me anything about it, just to see if I do pick up on shit. But then I'm gonna
Like,
be like,
honestly-
well, why are you asking this?
Yeah.
Their relationship outside of the other personality squeezed into one of their brains is very nice and wholesome
Good.
and supportive. One of them just has a homophobe in their brain, okay?
I guess we can't be blamed for that. You can't choose your family or the things that possess you without you really knowing about it.
No, you really can't, honestly.
Yeah. Patreon content?
Yeah.
Patreon
Any
content.
other shattering revelations you guys want?
No, I don't want any more shattering revelations. This is the problem. I feel like I start to like these things and then I have a shattering revelation.
Is there any shattering revelations about Gate 6? Suggest that one.
I don't think they finished Gate 6.
I don't think so either.
I don't think there was enough interest.
It sucks. Kozi handed me a Clamp manga one time and was like, here, there's a little bitchy boy in this. You'll love him.
Okay, to be very specific, for the high Q people, he looked like Noya, which Cece's favorite high Q person was Noya.
That's fair. But he's kind of a little bitch.
Are you saying Noya wasn't?
That's also fair.
Was Noya annoying?
He's loud, so yeah.
No,
I've
I
only
got
seen
this,
like
I
3
got
episodes
this.
of Haikyuu.
It's pretty good.
Anyway, the Clamp boy Pro ZD, when he was guesting at our local con, insulted him. We went to his Rate Your Waifu panels. I submitted this guy, and he's like, yikes, even an eye patch can't fix this.
Okay, I am going to put a picture of Noya.
I feel like this man is every other man from that show.
From what show? From Haikyuu?
Yeah.
How so?
I don't know. Something about... Is it just me, or do they have same face?
They do.
Okay.
Their hair is very different, though.
Yeah, but if I've only seen 3 episodes of the show and did not follow it that closely, like it means nothing. This is just... I can tell this is from Haikyuu. He looks like a Haikyuu character. That's it.
He's a Libro. He's specifically different.
He's a what?
He's the one that wears a different colored jersey.
Okay, that looks very different. Honestly, that feels Clamp.
That one is Clamp.
That one is Clam.
No, it's
But
from
he is
Haikyuu.
very... He looks like Noya.
Okay, if that guy was in Haikyuu, I feel like I would have remembered
It's
that.
from Haikyuu, man.
Who has an awful volleyball accent. That's why you don't bring swords on the court.
Yes.
That's how they lost Deadchi. Anyways, yeah, I very specifically handed this manga to Cece, and I'm like, read it, bitch. And they only put out like 3 volumes.
Well, did you like
You
it,
want to know
or...
what's worse? I found out they were characters from World Chronicle.
What's that?
World Chronicle is the continuation of Tsubasa.
Oh!
Is that like the Dragon Ball GT of the series or something?
No, there's a very specific ending where they have to continue on their journey for reasons. It is no longer for feathers, but they do have to continue world hopping.
It's for
So
ratings.
World Chronicles...
It's Spaceballs 2, the quest for more money.
No, there is an actual plot-driven reason that I am not spoiling because it is a very plot reason.
Money.
But it just details, again, their journey to setting out for the goal of finding the thing they are looking for that I cannot detail.
The MacGuffin.
Yes,
Yes, I know my
I
narrative
can say
structure.
that. It is technically a MacGuffin. They have already used this MacGuffin. They just feel bad that they used it and it got flung out to nowhere.
Oh no, we lost the MacGuffin, and now our new MacGuffin quest is to find the old MacGuffin. So that will be the new MacGuffin.
Is this the other Mokuno?
No, their quest is specifically, hey, we feel bad the MacGuffin's sitting all alone now. We should really go pick it up. Give it a cuddle, pat it on the head.
I feel like I've been following for the most part, and now I'm lost. So, Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles, where are we at with this thing?
Do I go first?
I mean, I don't know. Your call. I was kind of thinking, like, again, because I kind of thought that this was going to be an element of, like, Carnival Phantasm, where it was like there's multiple franchises and series going on here that are kind of colliding. But I feel like that one's an easily accessible one because it's a gag comedy kind of show versus this one, which clearly has a serious plot going on, even though there are some comedic moments. I was wondering very much if I was like missing a whole lot of info about people, and maybe I am, maybe I'm
No.
not. But
No, not really.
okay,
I feel
well,
like because I take it as an alternate world, I don't feel like I need to like know about their alternate selves because, you know, like
I get
There's
that.
some like callback references, like Arashi was a shrine maiden. Like that's a thing in her actual series. We do eventually meet the characters from X, which we will get to next week. And it is helpful to understand a little bit why they would naturally kind of have a not friendly relationship with each other
Yeah.
when we meet them.
That's kind of what I'm talking about a little bit. I guess it's maybe more Easter egg kind of stuff. I have no doubt I'd be able to watch this and follow it and understand it. But it would probably be more significant to me as maybe a fan if I knew where a lot of these people were from, essentially.
Yeah, because like I said, everyone that we saw in these 3 episodes, they are characters from other Clamp series.
Yeah, so you can kind of be like, oh, hey, that guy. Or like, I don't know, like what I'm expecting here. You guys remember What If, the Marvel thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, everyone there is somebody from somewhere else. So, like, whether or not you're important to the story is irrelevant. You're that person from wherever. So, but I know the Marvel stuff, and that's why I'm like, oh, hey, that guy. I wasn't able to go, oh, hey, that guy in most of this, except for the brother and his boyfriend. It's like, oh, hey, those guys. Glad to see they're still together.
Hey, you recognize the sex bot in Madison.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I caught Madison.
I
Madison
mean,
was the princess.
I know.
she
How
was
did you
like,
miss it?
she was a rich girl in charge of everything, and that's Madison to a T. What else did I need to know?
Madison actually being more useful and powerful than Sakura.
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't have a camera. She didn't have a girl that she could dress up.
Oh, that does come later.
Oh, great.
Madison is the same in every universe. If she has the opportunity to meet Sakura, she dresses her up.
Good.
There has to be some levels of universal consistency.
Need the fashion.
Yeah. Actually, the next world will be meeting another Madison who dresses them up,
Good.
and she owns the entire world.
You know what? It makes sense. It was bound to happen. You know, the only reason that the Madison from Cardcaptor Sakura doesn't already own the world is because she met Sakura and it has distracted her.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, honestly, I can. Okay, so the next arc is called the Pithel arc. That's the world they end in. All the arcs are named after the world.
Okay.
Tomoyo is the founder and head of Pithel Corporation, for which the world is named now.
Damn.
So she is kind of like the de facto ruler of this world, and she is extremely bored doing whatever it is she does. So the second she meets them, she's like, I'm adopting this band of weirdos. This girl is now my best friend, and we are going to do so much fun things together.
I gotta talk to you later about it's a theory about Batman and why Gotham can never, like, function correctly.
What does
But-
that have to do with this?
Because it's like, it's not that Batman can't do more, it's that Gotham is keeping Batman busy.
I see.
I wholeheartedly support Madison is a cold-hearted psycho bitch.
Okay, do you want to hear this? Because this might, I want to know what you think about this. Okay, so, and I think you brought up back when we talked about Batman last year that he should do more with his money to, like, fix the city and that. And I will agree with you. And for most of the movies that come out, you're right. You're absolutely right. In the comics, no, there are so many more problems in Gotham. It goes so beyond that. He puts so much money into trying to help people beyond Batman, but the problem is, it's like supernaturally cursed 6 times over. All right? There's...
Yeah, no. Like,
Yeah.
we have established Gotham is corrupt from the ground up, and he would have to tear down every single system that already exists
Oh,
and offload, like, most of the population
no.
to fix anything.
No, it goes beyond that. When I say cursed, I don't mean figuratively. I mean literally. It is cursed by supernatural entities so many times over. There's a Lazarus pit under the city that's probably leaking into the water supply, making people crazy. There is, let's see here. There's this is all, I saw like a compilation of this all from like some Tumblr post or something. But like, there is a swamp where so many people have been murdered, the spirits are literally bringing people back from the dead, and that's how we get Solomon Grundy. There's an ancient Gotham warlock whose tomb is in the middle of town, underneath everything. There's the Illuminati Court of Owls Eyes Wide Shut thing with their irradiated zombie henchmen controlling a whole bunch of stuff. That's before we even get to the mob and the corruption and the pollution and everything else. They're in New Jersey, so add that to the mix. Not to mention the thousands of years of subterranean aliens and mutants that live under there, or the fact that Arkham Asylum is built on top of these hyper sigils that are leaking Lovecraftian Cthulhu psychic energy that actually turns people crazy. So the crazy people who go there turn crazier, and the not crazy people become incompetent guards who let everybody out. So that's why it's a revolving door at Arkham. It is to the point, basically the end of it was people going like that tiered system of like awakened mind thing. It was like, oh, Batman could do more if he just like did social programs or something. And it's like, Batman is the only thing keeping the chaos of Gotham from leaking out to the rest of the world. But the really, like, crazy one is Gotham is the nexus of chaos and human decay to keep Batman from helping the rest of the world. Which, let's think about this for a second. We know who Dr. Fate is. I know who some of us know who Dr. Fate is. He is a being of order in the universe, and there are counterpoints to that, which are beings of chaos in the universe. Fundamental building blocks of reality. It's very possible that the entities of chaos in the universe saw Earth, saw Batman. They were like, we cannot let this man leave this city. Concentrate as much chaos into this one spot as possible. Otherwise, in the next 10 years, he will perfectly fix every place on the planet. Fuck Superman. That guy doesn't know what he's doing. Batman could do it in 10 years. Keep him in Gotham. Keep him busy.
To that, I argue the chaos is what caused his parents to die, therefore sending him off on the path of vigilantism.
Hey man, there's just set points in time. Every universe got a Batman.
Canon events!
Canon events!
And Mokona's a dick.
And Mokona, you know what? Oh my god. Mokona's the reason Gotham's a shithole.
God.
Well, I mean, okay. To your theory, Mokona is a god.
Yeah.
Mokona is freely traversing these worlds where you heard Fi. There's usually a price to be paid for messing with that balance. But no price is being paid by Mokona.
Exactly. Because Mokona's a dick. Mokona shot his parents.
Mokona saw the laws of the universe and said, nah.
Mokona saw all reality sitting before them and thought, I'm going to shoot this kid's parents and it's going to be hilarious what happens afterwards.
I would not be surprised.
We somehow need Clamp to become canon of the DC universe so this could be a thing.
Oh my God.
I will say, the two Mokona we have for Tsubasa and Exholic, not as big of a dick as Mokona from Rayearth.
That's fair.
Because Rayearth really did that. Mokona was like, but what if I shot this world in the foot?
I honestly, I know it's kind of a joke in the Marvel comics that Squirrel Girl can beat anyone because she beat Thanos by herself with no help and was just like, yeah, no, I just beat Thanos. I do think, unironically, Mokona could probably kill Darkseid and have no trouble with it whatsoever. And for the same reason, because it's hilarious.
She has not said it yet, but one of her things is saying, I have 1,001 uses, and most of them I can never show you.
That is some,
That's a loaded sentence.
Interesting.
That is some esoteric shit.
Yeah, it is usually in terms of her ability to fight and how she will not actually join the fight.
That is some look upon me, be not afraid shit.
Yuko made these two Mokona, by the way.
So she's the dick.
I mean, yeah. Were you paying attention last week?
I was. I didn't like her that much. Well, she was okay, I guess.
Oh, by the way, how did we feel about her outfit Dimensional Witch shtick?
It's okay. I don't know what it is you guys are waiting for me to be like, oh my god, I love her.
Because Yuko is a step on me mommy character.
Do I seem like I'm that into that?
You like Bayonetta.
I dumped Bayonetta during the thing. To be fair, I like the other witches a little better.
Yeah, Kozi wasn't here for that anyway.
Oh, yeah. No, you're right. Sorry about that. You should watch that episode. It was fun.
What?
The very dumb.
Oh!
Yeah, you did dump
No, it's
Bayonetta.
not here.
That's okay. There's a character in Date Everything I think you're really gonna like.
I'm going to be honest with you.
He might not like her.
I'm going to be interested to find out because I don't know what has made everyone think that I need Step on Me Mommy.
Who's your waifu? Your ultimate waifu?
I don't have one. They're not real.
You just seem like you lean more towards femme fatale characters.
I find them very interesting from a narrative standpoint. Absolutely.
Do you
Love
like
them.
Faye?
Yeah, I love Faye in the context of Cowboy Bebop. I also dumped her.
That's true. Wait,
'Cause
who
I'm
was
like-
she up against?
She was up against Spike and Jet.
Faye, I'm sorry. Faye would be a terrible wife.
Yeah, that was literally my
But
whole
she's
argument.
like a femme fatale.
Yeah, do you know what the second part of that is? Fatale. Do you know what that means? I do.
Like, if she was your fuck, she would also probably rob you afterwards.
That's literally what I
think you
said.
said that.
She would steal my wallet.
Okay, so you don't like femme fatales, that's what I'm hearing.
Not for an actual relationship, no.
Well, just in a hot way, you know?
I'm not saying they're not hot. I'm like, okay.
Like, she can steal my wallet, you know?
Is there anything in your wallet?
No, she could not
There's some
steal my
stuff in
wallet.
my
I would
wallet.
fight
So,
her.
Yeah, I'm broke. I'll take that.
Yeah.
I don't even
You can
care
steal
that I'm
my
broke. If she
$2.
steals my wallet, I'm throwing down with her in the middle of the street. It gets on sight.
okay, so Tsubasa Reservoir
Envy.
Chronicles. I'm gonna give it a light yay, I think. It is good. I think it's alright. It seems interesting. You know, but kind of like last week, it was like this is interesting, but at the same time, like it's not like capturing me right now. So I could watch this a little later, but you know, I'm not in need of it at this very moment.
I'm gonna give it a light yay as well. I enjoyed this. I think the characters are interesting enough. The animation, I feel like it just bothers me a little bit. Like, I think Clamp's art is beautiful, and I think in a lot of these animes, it's not portrayed very well. I don't know, like, it just looks a little off to me, and I've seen illustrations, and it just doesn't look like this.
For that, I would absolutely say later on, it does consolidate, it does get better, but honestly, the manga does not do like the changing styles. They are always drawn consistently in the Clamp style.
Okay.
So I would probably recommend that for you.
Yeah, maybe I'd like that better. Maybe the changing styles, I didn't like it. Maybe that's what was throwing me off a little bit. So I feel like I would probably enjoy the manga better. But I liked what was happening here. I felt interested throughout. So I would give it like a light yay.
I'd give it a high meh. Like, I think I enjoyed this the most out of the 3 shows we've watched this month. Like, I like the setup of the journey. I did think, though, that the other stuff that, and I am sure they expand on it in future episodes, but I feel like the other stuff that they showed with the alternate worlds and the different characters kind of just, to me, it was like thrown really fast at you. Like, you didn't get a moment to breathe with those moments. Like, I felt like the setup for that was really intense and quick for that. So it didn't give me enough time to, you know, understand why we should care about the one big guy and the one sexy lady, his assistant in particular. I thought, like, okay, so you're just basically saying terms right now. And I'm sure these terms mean something, but for right now, they just feel like words. So that's kind of how I thought about it. But I now that the setup is done with episode 3, I can kind of see myself kind of enjoying the journey. So, but also one thing we didn't touch upon this at all. The music's fantastic. Like it's Yuki Ujara doing the music, and she never misses. Like, even back then, she was incredible.
So one of the reasons I really like Madoka's soundtrack is actually because it strongly reminds me of the music from Tsubasa.
Same composer.
It makes sense.
Yep, Yuki Ujara. She never, even for shows that people don't like, she never misses. Sword Art Online, everyone loves the music for that show. So yeah, she never misses.
Sure, I do like Madoka's soundtrack. I'll give the show a light yay. I think I would be a little more invested in it if I had spent more time with the other shows and got to know the characters better, even though they are kind of different iterations of them.
How much of your enjoyment also spawns from my commentary?
A good bit.
Okay. It's nothing spoiler-y usually. It's more just like, why are your ears in your chin? So, if you ever put a gun to my head and forced me to pick a favorite, you guys know how I usually am about that. But I would probably say Tsubasa is like my favorite series. I really enjoyed the anime, I enjoyed the manga. For the most part, I even like their dubbed cast. The only one I don't like is Vic Minanana, and that is for unrelated reasons to his voice and more just him being a shitty person who should not get any work. But yeah, so I'm like a full hard yay here. If you don't like the anime, read the manga. If you want something to turn off your brain, probably don't pick this because everything is super important and does come back up. This is definitely something you have to pay attention with, even when it is very lighthearted and fun at the beginning.
Alrighty, well, we got one more week of Clamp Month left. We've been clamping it up real tight. So let's finish it up.
Why would you phrase it like that?
Dude, it's Clamp. I kept looking for the logo for Clamp, and you know what came up? Clamps. I'm just living with that, alright? So, last one, what is it?
Are you bad at Googling?
You know what? I'm not bad at Googling. I do a lot of, you know what? We're not getting into this right now, alright? So, last show of the series, X 1999, which had a movie and some other stuff, but we'll be watching the series simply called X. It came out in the early 2000s, in case anyone's wondering which version of this we're going to be watching. That's what we're watching. Anything we need to know going in? Does this have anything to do with the apocalypse? I feel like it has something to do with the apocalypse.
This is one I'm not sure how I would describe. There's a lot going on.
I remember somewhat apocalyptic stuff, but I feel like it was like almost 10 years ago when I watched this, so I don't know.
Okay.
Definitely wasteland stuff happening.
Okay.
But also, fairly normal life going on.
Alrighty. Well, in that case, we'll check that out, and then we'll let you know what our themes are going to be coming in for the month after, and all that stuff. We got some stuff planned for the rest of the year that I'm looking forward to. Hope you'll be looking forward to as well. We'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell icon for notifications. If you enjoy this video, give us a like, and if you haven't already, check out some of our previous episodes, our daily gaming videos, or our parody series Madoka Magically Abridged. See you next time!